When I think of the places I felt completely fluid, my mind goes to watching Star Trek or like spending time with my family. Beyond that, though, there's one place where I will go full zen. I feel completely um, in my place. Like bamboo grows and the river flows through me and all that. But before I tell you where it is, I must give you a story of how I got there. So picture this. It's my sophomore year of high school, and it's a cold fall day in Washington. Leaves are falling and it's sweater season. I got my books, and I'm waiting in 40-degree weather for the 554 to drag its butt up the Eastgate overpass. It's the usual Saturday morning, and I'm going to visit my pop for coffee, then study time. After an eternally long wait and a long bus ride, I'm reunited with him, and it's all good. As I finished up my studies, I decided I wanted to head home, so my dad, as usual, escorted me to the bus stop. When I was younger, I didn't really understand why he did this, but now I realize that around 6 on a Saturday night, Seattle turns into kind of a zoo. If it weren't for my pop, I wouldn't have made it past the first block. But it was then that I realized that I wanted my own car. Though there were many cars before the one, when I saw this 1982 320i BMW, I knew that it had to be my treasure. Back in the day when I raced, it bared the charming name of the Flying Brick for its boxy features, and that just made me want it more. But a mountain had to be summited before I could get it. It wasn't my pop, because he wanted it too. No, it was my mom. Best mom I've ever had, but every time I brought up the car around her, I had to hear this.
What if you crash? No airbag and crappy seatbelts? Means you're gonna die, boo boo. No girl is even going to want to be near that thing. You can count me out, and you can count on that.
My dad suggested a compromise with a Toyota Corolla. All I could do for this hand-drawn portion was a gray square. There's no better way to describe the car. It has no heart, or soul, or racing stripes. It's just not me, I'm sorry. And no offense to any Corolla drivers out there. For a good 2 months, I ached on about getting the flying brick until my mom finally broke and said,
Fine, go get that hunk of junk, but if it breaks, I will break you and that old man of yours.
and we bought the car the next day. When I heard the engine start for the first time, I finally understood what love was all about. I've recorded this little delight for you, so I hope you can understand as well. I flew that wild thing down the roads to school, to the place I did yard work for, the Triple X for late night root beer floats, and my girlfriend's house as well. I could always count on it, and I loved every gear shift, roundabout, and especially tweaking with the engine. My dad and I worked a lot on that car, sometimes a little more than we bargained for, but we enjoyed every moment of it. I truly learned a lot from working on the engine with that old man. I'll always be thankful for my mom's opposition though, because it really made me appreciate the car. But it was more than just a car. It was where I bonded with family. It was my friend, my happy place, and my home.